Hi, Robert Morrow again with video number 4. This one talks about closing costs. So we've already covered what you can afford, what your down payment is, what a deposit is. Now we talk about closing costs. Now closing costs is the money that you need that when you actually buy your house, the day you take over that house, so you've already bought it, you've waited the period, and now 3 months later you're going to move in. On that day you have to have closing costs. So you're asking me, well, why do I need to worry about that now? Well, a bank is not going to give you a mortgage unless they can see in your account, first of all, the down payment or most of it, or you've explained to them that you're going to save this money over the next 3 months, so that's the plan. They want to know that you have the deposit, so you need at least $5,000, $10,000 in the bank right now that you can use if we buy a house tomorrow. But on top of that, they are going to want to see closing costs. That's enough money in the bank now for you to pay the lawyer, the land transfer tax, and any other things that come up. So usually they're looking for about 4% of the cost of a house. But rather than trying to calculate all that, here's a clue. You're a first-time buyer. So the land transfer tax, you will get a rebate of $2,000 towards that. On a $300,000 house, your land transfer tax might be about $3,000 to $3,500. $2,000 of that is going to get knocked off automatically. So we need $1,500. The lawyer is going to cost anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 depending on the house and depending where it is. So you're going to have to show that you have that money too. Now, even though you and I know that we can save that money later, the banks don't care. They want to know that you have it now. So not only do you need your, let's say, minimum 5% down payment, and out of that we're going to take the deposit. So if you have $15,000 to play with, we can take some of that money and make it a deposit. But on top of that $15,000, you now need another roughly $5,000 for closing costs. And the bank, any lender, even a mortgage broker is going to want to see that in your bank now. So now we're talking about, at minimum, in a $300,000 house, of about $20,000. Video number 5, we're going to talk about the next step in starting to look for a house.